Find calm in over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. It's another way we've got your back. The Business Platinum Card from American.
Rainbow. Hey, buddy.
Be gentle, Chubbs. Rambo.